Here we go with the cliffhanger episode of Hula Cow Studios' Lei87 microphone build, in hopes that this will help others with this challenging hot rod microphone build. So last episode we managed to get all the components and the switches into that little itty bitty 103 body. And I went over that, and there was a few things I didn't mention in doing that and sharing that, and that was get this set screw, or this screw that I had for mounting that O-ring in the last episode for the second ground, because the first ground is grounded through. I'm going to move this out of the way before I have an accident. How about that? So, where was I at? Oh, the set screw. This set screw right here is the ground for the jack or the plug end of the microphone. And the board side, on the other side of the H pad, which would be this one right here, that's that one right there for the H pad, is grounded to the cotton picking, the other side of the board. So that had to be grounded to the body as well. So that's where I grounded that, was that O-ring on the bottom. And you can see where I tapped that right here. That screw, it's actually sticking up a little bit inconspicuously. You can see it glare there a little bit. Right there. So that was a 1.6 m, or is that metric, millimeter screw. And this was the tap that I had to use for that, a 1.6. And the drill bit for that was a 1.25 millimeter. And that was this bit right here. You can see it against the body. That bit. And the crazy thing about that bit was it wouldn't fit in my chuck. Take a look at this compared to a toothpick. It's thinner than a toothpick. So I didn't have a chuck. I didn't have a driver or a drill that had a chuck that tiny of a bit. So I wound up having to get this small metric DC powered. It has a little converter box, transformer. What do you call it? I forget the term for that. I only have so much space between the rocks in my head for storing like information and proper terminology. But it's a DC powered, and it has the small tiny chuck that will close up all the way to pinch such a tiny little bit all the way down. So that's what I used to drill this hole for that set screw for the O-ring, for grounding out the circuitry, so that it would act, the middle body would act as a Faraday. And then the other thing that I failed to mention in the earlier video, when I, doggone it, ran out of gas.
Generator's still going though.
It is?
I think, yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Oh, here we go. I got it. It was a breaker. Caleb.
I got it.
Okay, I'm back to the... Sorry for the interruption. Hey, I'm recording, for Pete's sake. Don't be rude. So we'll get started on that. Now we're back in business. Oh, the screw, the holes that I bore for the switches, that was a 6mm. I covered that in that last episode, and I just used a hand cordless drill. I had this right angle Milwaukee, for Pete's sake. I had this right hand Milwaukee that I use for that, for boring those, and I managed to just hold those by hand, where, yeah, of course they grab when they're going through, but it wasn't like a hard steel where it really grab and like wrench it out of your hand.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
So we'll move on and hook up those wires for the capsule that I set out of the way. I think we can get away with doing it like so. I'm going to leave the wires full length so that if I have to disassemble it in the future, I won't have, or I can set it off to the side safely where it won't fall over or get knocked over if I'm careful. What do we got here? This is the side mount, or the back plate. That goes in this end here. So I got that one in there. Well, that's actually sticking through quite a ways. And the white. For the front plate. And I didn't tin those. I know that's normal protocol or practice, but I didn't do that in this case because when I was working with the 22 gauge wire, it wasn't, I got those situated. And here I'm going to do something here extra precautionary. Because I'm not ready to mount, I got to mount that on there, but I don't want to have it deal with that until after I get this. So we're just going to do one thing at a time. I'm going to set that on there. Here I got a piece of tape too. There. Now we're good to go. So I got my irons hot. Oh, thank you for pouring that coffee for me.
You're welcome.
So I got my irons hot. Oh, I didn't put water in my sponge dish. Or my cleaning pad. Whoops, easy. I won't put as much on there as I seen Mark put on. Just enough where it'll siphon the water up to the surface, but it's not a pool. Here, see? It's a neat little ashtray I inherited from my grandmother. Check it out. It has a really pretty scene on the bottom of it. Ain't that pretty? All right. So that's my cleaning pad for my iron. And where's my solder? Is the back one sticking out there good? I can see it. I want a little bit more on that one. That's better. Yeah, I got the cavity filled. Easy now, don't be tugging on, dragging it across the table, bench table. Alright. So that's situated. We'll set this. Yeah, like so. So I got my screws handy up. What kind of driver do I got handy? Is that the right one I want? There's 4 screws. Grab it like a coin, precious coin. Where's the saddle? Here we go. Just like so. I got one screw set to go. I don't want to go all the way because I want them to seat right. Look, Ma. Just two hands. Always make sure your threads are straight on your threads, and just a little tiny tug on it, it will snug her up. Alright, now I gotta mount it on the plate, and I already pre-drilled the holes in that. So wait a cotton pick a minute, it's gotta go this way. Yeah, we'll go that way with it. Alright, so I gotta grab these other two screws. Can I pin it down while I'm holding this all together? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got enough where I can get one. Ooh. Magnetic tip. These are double odd. Oh my goodness sake. Double odd Phillips head is what I figured. Get it lined up. Okay. That's one started. Yeah, I pre-drilled these. Could have made a bigger hole, but looks like I did pretty good with lining them up for freehand marking it with an extra sharp Sharpie. Oh my goodness, is it threading? What's up with that? Oh no. Well, it's not like seating very well. Oh, for Pete's sake. They give me the wrong screws. Why are they acting like this? Oh boy, it got me leave me hanging on a precipice here. I knew this is going to be a cliffhanger episode. Oh, I bet one of them is for mounting the back plate. Let me see what I can find in this set I got. Oh man, I have no idea what size those are. M2s maybe? Will be the next size up. Yeah, maybe. See, maybe, hopefully it's one of these two. Can I get two out? There's two. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh, those thread nice. It's an M2. Those thread. Well, you bugger. Got the wrong screws. Alright, let's try this again. Oh no. These aren't wide enough? I gotta drill them out? Oh my goodness. Oh, if it's not one thing or another. Maybe I can file them out. Or how am I gonna set this down where it won't get messed up? It's already getting dusty. Where's my case? Alright, I got a file. I'm gonna file those. I do it over the work area here just for the sake of demonstrating, but I'm not gonna risk getting flakes of metal all over the place. So I'm gonna file this out with this round file. I gotta get these opened up a little bit. What? This one and this one, because that's how, yeah. Well, I might have to edit this here. Intermission. Alright, let me see if these will fit now. Dag nabbit. I'm seriously gonna have to drill these out. I better hustle up while I got the generator going. Where's my drill? Alright. Prime example of using the drill. Maybe I'll just move this out of the way altogether and then we'll demonstrate the drill bit. Oh. I'm definitely gonna have to edit this. What bit do I want to use? Maybe this one. Yeah, I think that's the next size up. The shorter the shank sticks out that you have to, the less vibration you'll get. That's all she takes. Alright, we'll just set that aside. Well, we need to get on the stick here. Put this away quick. Move these screws out of the way so I can blow off the stuff. That didn't do very well. I don't want metal flakes around. Put my capsule up here. Alright, we're back. Back at it. Set that there. Why is that loose like that? Well, that's a bigger screw set. That's more like it. Oh, it's just being obstinate, isn't it? Make sure get it straight again. Oh, I don't want to snug it down. I want to get the other one in first. Now we're set. Snug them both down. Not to where we snap anything, just snug. Okay. Where are those long screws I got? Here we go. Oh my goodness. Thought I had that started. Yeah, it's going. And get the other one started. Whoops. You're not supposed to say that on the job site. Whoops. Don't let the boss hear you say that. Oh, where's my other? There we go. Those must have been 1.6 screws that they sent, and they wouldn't thread, so I used the two M2s. If I can get this to start. There we go. Why is it weeble wobble? I gotta get short. Thought I grabbed the shortest ones I could find. No, they're the second shortest. Oh my goodness. Murphy's trying to wear me out, Caleb. Murphy's wearing me out. Well, I'll replace one at a time. Then I won't have to balance. Alright, we need a shorter screw. I thought the plate was thicker, so I got the longer, the middle size. Those were the 5mm. We'll get the 4mm. Well, I'm getting all these screws mixed up. Better not get these screws mixed up, Caleb. Take two of them out. Put this long one back in the right compartment for that. Alright. I can't do that. I don't want to tighten it down because I got to replace this one yet. And I don't want to have a hard time setting it in there. That's a little tight still. There we go. Now it's pivoting the way I want it to. Put that away later. We'll snug them down. I don't want to strip them out though. Can't go overboard. Oh, that's rock steady. I like that. Alright. Now we gotta mount that. Oh, we gotta put the other wires on. Well, I could set it down actually. that I have it mounted. Is there a flat side or not really? We'll go that way. Oh, and then we gotta find one of their flathead screws that they sent with it. Here it is. Oops. Had a big monster, had a big pan head on it. Oi. Oh, that's kind of hairy-carry doing that way. It's pivoting on the screws on the bottom. Supposed to connect to the back plate, right? I'm assuming the back is the back plate. Is that right? Oh, it's threading. Oh, what the hey? It's not threading all the way. Oi, 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 oi. I just tossed that. Son of a gun. Where's that extra one that they sent me? Or the one that didn't fit in the bottom? Same deal. Well, I know that's a 1.6. It's just long. So I get a short one. Oh, I don't want a whole pile of them. Just one. Somebody comment if I'm doing this wrong. If you stayed with me this far. Oh my goodness. I already got dust and debris on it. There, that's pretty good. If that's the way it's supposed to go. Oh, that's right. I was going to do one other thing. Well, I'm going to have to set this down for a moment. Can I set it like that, or is it going to roll on me? Go like that. Where was I going? Tape. Need some tape for it. I want to tape that back plate up. And just in case some of those resistors have contacts that are sneaking up or leaning up on it.
No. 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 Don't do that there.
They'll hold them screws for that too. Alright, where's my X-Acto? Make sure I don't cut the wires. Oh, better not twist the wires up too crazy. Can you tell I replaced the blade? I replaced it just for cutting electrical tape. Spin around backwards the other way. I got the, I put this new blade in so that I could cut the holes out for the mounting the switches after I lined it with the electrical tape, that is. Oh my goodness. Better notch out these two. There's that one. Oh, you want to let her out? Yeah.
Come on.
Oh my goodness. I don't want to throw it out of my hand either. Don't pull on the wires. Oh my goodness. Is that it?
Good.
Yeah, now I gotta load it up. Set the wires in there carefully. Well, you know what I could do? Where's a tiny piece of tape? This will do. No, that's too big. No, I don't want to go that way with it. Doggone it. Oh my goodness, I'm just really dancing precariously here, Caleb, with this thing. Where's the front and the back? Yeah, that's the way it's got to go. Well, wait a minute. Doggone it, did I do that backwards? Oh, would you lay down in there like so? Somebody's carrying on. Alright, where are my basket screws? I think that's one. Whoops. Dagnabbit. I don't think them are going to be long enough either. What size were those? Those were 2s, I'll bet, again. Or 2.5. Them look like the ones. Need 2 of them because the thing's standing up. Come on. There's 2. Hope that's the right size. Please let that be the last of Murphy coming by. Seems to be cinching it down. It's a juggling act. Yeah, those are threading. Or are they? Yeah, they are. No, them are kind of long. And they're getting seated already, so I gotta get the shorter ones. Oh my goodness, Caleb. .5, and I went with the long. Next size down. Two screws. Whoops, 1, 2. Take 1 out. Come on. That's better. I keep veering off the viewfinder here. Yeah, that seated, and I didn't get it all the way down to where I wanted it. so it's too long. And I had the threads right. Come on. Oh, come on, screw. Stay on the tip.
Hit the iceberg.
Yep. Och. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Where's the basket? Now I gotta find. Oh, I can put these away. I'm gonna do that in a minute. Let me get this basket on here so this capsule isn't lost. All right. These are all set screws. One long one that goes in the back. Oh no. It won't seat all the way? Doggone it. Oh, what am I gonna do, Caleb? I gotta modify this? Everything's gotta be custom? Oh, for Pete's sake. Or is it bumping in the... Should be. Go down. Oh, I can tighten that up a little bit. Ugh. I think that's a 2.52. I don't need to put that long one in though. Oh, why won't you press in there? I'm gonna have to custom this. Doggone it. That's enough of that.